He ordered the stranger to open his mouth, heart pounding, but to everyone's shock, the man had normal teeth. Just as the tension eased, the stranger lunged forward and snatched his weapon. Everyone froze, thinking it was over. But then, the man paused, as if sensing a deadly presence nearby. In a flash, he shoved the weapon back into the man's hands, then rushed to the trunk of his car, pulled out a stash of weapons, enough for everyone. Even the pregnant woman was handed a loaded pistol. He whispered, a war was about to begin. No one understood what he meant, but a deep fear settled over them all. They followed him back inside without a word. He barked out orders. Use the dining table to block every window. Still, his hands shook on the trigger, eyes locked on the shadows outside, and just as he feared, the power went out. Total darkness. Screams rang out from the corners of the room. They turned on flashlights, searching for answers. Nothing looked strange, but he felt it. Something was watching. He told the women to stay put, then climbed to the rooftop with the strongest men, scanning the silent streets. One man heard something moving in the distance, a soft jingle, then an engine. It was an ice cream truck, slowly approaching. He shouted, "Get ready to fight!" But when the truck stopped, a vendor stepped out with a twisted smile. He moved like a puppet, cute at first glance, until he screamed and grew impossibly tall. Everyone panicked at the sight. But that was only the beginning, because in the distance, dozens of vehicles were rushing their way, each one moving at the same speed, each one filled with people violently shaking their heads. Something was terribly wrong. "Open fire!" the man yelled. Bullets lit up the street like fireworks. They stopped the first wave just in time, but as he turned to regroup, more cars were approaching from the rear. No choice now. He pulled out a rocket launcher. They fired everything they had, and still, the swarm kept coming. Eventually, the cars broke through. The doors opened slowly. Dozens of people emerged. Men, women, even children. But the man didn't hesitate. He grabbed the machine gun and opened fire. One of the men was horrified. "Why are you killing them?" he asked. "They're not human anymore," the leader replied. "They're puppets, possessed by demons." Inside, the women huddled in terror, too scared to move. Suddenly, something crashed through the wall. Before anyone could see what it was, it grabbed a man and dragged him outside. They tried to hold on to him, but the creature was far too strong. He vanished into the night, and then the attackers stopped. They walked away without another sound. Everyone stood frozen. Then the man finally spoke. "My name is Michael. I'm an archangel, sent by God." He said humanity's greed had triggered divine wrath, and now the punishment had begun. The ones you saw were possessed. But they weren't after the man they took. The real target was the unborn child inside the pregnant woman. He is the second coming, the last hope for humankind. Everyone thought he was insane, but his face didn't flinch. The army of slaughter will return. We must protect the child at all costs. Only then did the truth begin to sink in. They took turns keeping watch through the night. But no more monsters came, not until morning, when the missing man's wife looked out the window and saw something that made her scream in terror.